I could do a lot of stuff, but I don't consider myself the most creative person. I don't consider myself the most clever individual with the best, most genius ideas. What up, though? I'm Brand Visions, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm an artist from Detroit, Michigan, and I've been making money with my skills and talents in a lot of different ways for about 8 years now.
Hating on me, might as well hate yourself. I'm a champion, nigga need a gold belt. Man, get up off your ass, blow the dust off the shelf. How you gonna put a nigga on? You can't help yourself.
Obviously, it look like I'm in like a truck or something. That's basically what I'm gonna talk about a little bit in this video. If you get any value from this video, drop a comment. You could like the video too, and definitely subscribe. So I wanna make this video about how to be a creator if you work in a full-time job. I know working full-time can take a lot of your energy. It really just make it hard to focus on your interests. Maybe you got hobbies, maybe you got crafts, maybe you just scroll online all day. Whole point is, it's a lot of us out there that really have a creative itch to scratch. On my wrist right here, I got a tattoo that say never stop creating. I got this tattoo because I'm left-handed and it's on my left wrist, and I'm a creator. And I got it as a reminder to myself to literally just do that.
That there is going to tell me how much I have to fuck around to find out what I need to find out. See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out. And also, if you stay down here and you never fuck around, you'll never find out. So I hope this lesson is helpful.
When I first started putting myself out there, actually, my first YouTube video was a rap song that I made for a talent show in middle school. I put a clip of it.
About to go in, now where should I begin? Maybe I'ma talk about the kind of cars I'm in. Cause first you got the Lambo, then you got the jet. Now you ain't never met nobody like me, not at all. I'm going to the top and I'm never gonna fall. Spending money at the mall, swagged up on my body, and I'm never ever gonna pause. Going in, going in.
When I was in 8th grade, I learned how to do graphic design, and then I kind of got open to the world of posting your art online. Up until then, all I knew was posting selfies and watching videos and stuff. It didn't really click to me that, you know, I could be involved in showing my individuality to the world. When I first started doing art, I was making logos for people and doing designs and stuff like that. And that's a topic for another video because it's a real detailed process of my, you know, growth as an artist. But somehow I ended up being a truck driver. I never intended on being a truck driver. I didn't have graphic design jobs. I didn't have photography jobs. I worked at tattoo shops, you know what I'm saying? And this is not somewhere that I thought I would be. Since I've been here for about 6 months in this position, I went to CDL school back in January. I got a job in May. I've been working with this small company, and it's been, you know, meeting my needs financially. It's also been fitting my lifestyle. I've been sticking with it, and I know that as a new truck driver, usually you have to go over the road, which is driving across country, so that you could get experience to do local stuff. I drive local, and I've been pretty much driving local, and I just take it as a blessing. I take it as, you know what I'm saying, just manifestation, you know what I'm saying? I told myself I didn't want to be driving out of town because that just don't fit my lifestyle. I have been out of town with this company, but it's not all the time. Back to the topic. If you want to put yourself out there, you have to do research on the process of doing it in a professional way. A lot of times I'd be like, I don't like my stuff to look cheap. That goes for quality control. If you want to be taken serious in whatever niche that you're creating in, make it look professional. Do your research on what's required for, you know, the people that are at the top of the industry in those things. I'm not saying you gotta go try to be the next Virgil, or you know, want to be the next Soldier Boy or something like that. Take inspiration from the things that you like and add them to your repertoire, or how do you say, your inventory of tricks up your sleeve that you could use in your creative mindset. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of different ways to create. I rap, I draw, you know what I'm saying? I'm in this YouTube thing now. I can edit videos, I can edit pictures, I can do a lot of stuff, but I don't consider myself the most creative person. I don't consider myself the most clever individual with the best, most genius ideas. Most genius ideas are the most simple solutions to major problems. And that's one thing I had to get through my head too. Like, the biggest businesses in the world come from very simple solutions that had a widespread application. Once I understood that, I was like, okay, dude, like, I can't be out here. If I'm making art because I need the money, it's not enjoyable. It's like a job, you know what I'm saying? But if I'm making art because it's a release and it's a way for me to enjoy my free time and I can market it and possibly make money, then it's more enjoyable. You don't want to make yourself into a robot when it comes to things that you love to do. That goes for sports and everything. If you're spending your time trying to get to the NBA and that's the only reason you ever played basketball and then you didn't happen to make it, then not only did you need a plan B, but you lost touch with the place that you were in when you were just doing it for fun with your friends, or when you were doing it for fun at school, or things like that. So here go some direct advice of how to be a creator and work a full-time job. I'm gonna go down it real quick because I gotta get back to work. Here go number one. Turn off your notifications for your social media apps. I guarantee you that's gonna free up a lot of mental space, and it's gonna allow you to use the apps on your phone that let you create. Use the apps on your phone that give you new valuable information. Tip number 2, limit the time you spend on social media. It's settings like screen time and things like that that could literally make your phone lock you out of apps so that it will force you to go be productive. Tip number 3, when you get days off, block out slots of time that you're going to dedicate to your craft. Meaning, when you get off work, you take a shower and you eat dinner, you might have 30 minutes before you go to sleep to put in time for research. Then when you wake up and start your weekend, you might have an hour or two where you could sit and make 4 videos, or you could make 4 drawings, or you could, make 4 new edits. You get what I'm saying? Don't put too much pressure on yourself. That goes into my next tip. Do not chase perfection. We is not out here trying to be Jesus. We trying to be creative. We trying to express ourselves. Everybody is different and nobody is perfect. You only got to be 1% better every time. If your goal is to be the best that you can be at anything, you only got to be 1% better every time. Don't spend all your time trying to make each and every piece of creation perfect. I guarantee you that's going to free up your mind. My next tip is join groups of people with like minds and common interests that do not distract you from the things that you really want to put time into. Don't be afraid to type in literally what your question is to Google and YouTube. Ask the questions that you need to get your answers. Drop a comment below and let me know if you got any value from this video. I gotta hurry up and get back to what I'm doing, but I'll be back with another video in a couple days.